What's up, boys? Cave Talk episode 25. Today I want to talk about falling in love with work and falling in love with a game. You have to become addicted to the game. You have to become addicted to life. You have to become addicted to improving. It's not about the results. That's what I've realized. You don't hit a circuit income goal and become randomly fulfilled. It doesn't happen. Like, genuinely imagine. Be logical about this. Don't try and be emotional. Be logical. Let's say you achieve your goal, whatever it is, 10k a month, 5k a month, 15k a month, 20k a month, million a month, whatever it is. You want to travel the world, you want to be in private jets, you want to provide for your family, you want to retire your parents, whatever the case is. Do you think that in that moment, in that one day when you hit that goal, your whole life just feels completed? You're just going to randomly be fulfilled? No, it doesn't work like that. The only reason why those days and those marks and those like landmarks, those parts, those big noticeable days when you've achieved a certain goal are actually valuable is because of a pain, because of a hardship, because of a journey. If you had no journey, the prize would mean nothing. Imagine your whole life was easy. Imagine you're trying to get to 10k a month, but you got there in 2 days. That would have no meaning. There would be no value. So you need to understand that the whole reason why you're chasing these things is because it's hard. So stop giving up because it's hard. That's a stupid reason to give up. And guess what? Do you want to know the truth? The truth is that if you fall in love with the fighting, if you fall in love with just the pain, if you fall in love with the journey, the fact that you will go through hardship, the fact that you have to improve as a person, the fact that you'll go and you'll fail and you'll fail and you'll fail, and then you'll come back and you'll come back and you'll keep on going back and you keep on going back and you're relentless. If you fall in love with that and you don't care about the result is going to become damn near impossible not to get. It literally is impossible to get. If you fall in love with the journey, the results are inevitable. Like, genuinely, and I want you to understand what that word means. Inevitable. It is literally impossible. Mathematically, scientifically, logically, impossible for you to fail if you fall in love with a game. Because do you know what falling in love with a game means? It means you don't even think about giving up because you're genuinely enjoying the struggle. It means that the day when you go through the most struggle, the days when you feel like giving up, the days when you have the hardships, whatever happens, things go against you, external circumstances, whatever the case is, you actually enjoy those days more than the ordinary days. It also means that you're guaranteed to never, ever, ever quit. You're literally never going to quit. If I could give you one trait to guarantee that you'd hit 10k a month, 20k a month, 50k a month, or just live a good life overall, it will be relentlessness. If you put your all in and you commit every single day, even if you only give 70, 80% effort, if you do it every single day over a long enough time frame, you will succeed. It's literally guaranteed. 80% of the competition can be beaten by just not giving up, by just lasting 3 months. If you last 3 months, 80% of the competition is gone. Then you just got to outwork the other 20%. But genuinely, if you last 3 months, if you stay in the game for 3 months, you've already overtaken like literally 80 to 90% of the competition. So fall in love with the game, please. It's the best thing you can do. Stop worrying about the money. I spoke to my mentor making over $5 million a month profit. And he said to me, bro, you know what your problem is? You're always trying to chase the next income goal. But you're not focusing on just living in the present and just enjoying every single day and focusing on the actual improvements rather than the results. And I was like, shit, maybe, I guess he's right. Right? Because sometimes when it's said directly to you, you don't want to admit it. You want to be like, no, that's wrong because of this. You want to come up with excuses. But no, I just sat there for like 5 or 10 seconds and I just thought, yeah, no, you're actually right. Yeah, you're completely right. And I literally wrote that down in my notepad. I literally wrote it down probably like 2 or 3 pages ago. I wrote it down saying, fall in love with the journey, enjoy the work, enjoy the journey, keep God number one. That's the number one thing. Keep God number one. Enjoy the journey, enjoy every single day, and literally fall in love with it and chase the journey. Chase the pain, chase the struggle, and chase who you're becoming. I promise you right now, if you focus on that and you chase the skills that you're acquiring, you chase being good at sales, you chase being good at marketing, you chase your mindset being improved. Genuinely, the result does not matter. In the last week, I have made more money than I made ever in a week's time, ever in my life. And the reason is because genuinely I applied that advice. I literally applied that advice. I stopped worrying. I don't care now how much money I make. It's about the impact I'm having. It's about the lives I'm changing. And guess what else it's about? It's about me improving as a man. Because I know that if I improve, the money comes in as a byproduct. And that has happened. I'm telling you right now, I know it sounds like bullshit, but if you stop worrying about just the money and you start worrying about who you're becoming, you'll make more money than you know what to do with. You'll make more money than you would by focusing on money. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Like, I've literally, let's see, in January so far, I've made more than I made in December, November, and October. So I made more in January so far, and we're like literally 21 days, or is it 21 or 22 days into the month? And I've made more than I made in October, November, and December. Do you want to know why? Because I fell in love with the journey. I stopped worrying about the results. I posted the YouTube videos not for money, to help people. And if money comes, which it does, well, then that's going to come as a byproduct. I went on my Instagram and I've been posting more consistently on my stories and updating people, not for the money, for the journey, for helping people. And guess what happened? Again, more money came in. I stopped worrying about posting videos and posting short form content to try and get views. No, I focused on genuinely helping people. I focused on actually providing value. And guess what happened? More money came in. That's it. If you stop, obviously you're not an idiot, right? You don't need to try and be this like charity who's working for free. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is try and give loads of value and try and fall in love with a journey. It's not about not making money. No. You're making more money than you ever would by focusing on the money. It's just the fact that you focus on the journey. You focus on the inputs. I have become so obsessed over what I do today. If I focus on the daily goals, usually what I do is I take a notebook, right, this notebook here, and I write down 10 to 20 things I want to accomplish in the day. And they're just tasks, like they're simple, right? So one of them used to be like, do some college work, get this assignment done. Another one would be obviously do a workout every single day, do a cave talk every single day. Other things like sending DMs, obviously some personal things I'm not going to discuss as well, etc., etc. I'd write down the task, every single one I'd accomplish, and I'd tick it off. And that would bring me more joy than when I made a sale, when I onboarded. In fact, when I onboard a new client, to be fair, that probably does give me more joy, but not because of the money. Genuinely, it's not about the money. It's about the fact that I know this guy is about to become financially free. I know that this guy is about to go through the transformation which I went through. So I'm genuinely excited for him. And I also know that God's going to reward me. Because if I keep on helping lives, which like I've been doing, there's no way, like karma exists. This is why I've got this luck into my world. This is why suddenly, in the last 3 months, everything has seemed seamless. Like I haven't even been having to try hard because it doesn't feel like trying hard. And this is a quote I heard from Tate and it's very, very good. I can't remember exactly how he said it. Oh yeah, he said, if you want it, if you really want something, it's not hard. It's genuinely not hard to achieve. If you really, really want it, it doesn't require hard work because you want it, so it's not hard. For example, let me explain because that's a really deep quote and it's on many levels. It's going to take some time maybe to break it down. But if I really, really, really want to have financial freedom and I want to retire my parents, posting on social media isn't hard. Sending DMs isn't hard. Booking calls isn't hard. Closing deals, getting on sales calls isn't hard. Helping people isn't hard. Recording videos at 9 p.m. isn't hard. None of these things are hard because I want it. I've chosen to do these things. If you choose to play for a football team, you're not going to sit there and be like complaining about the football team because you chose it. If you choose to go down a certain path in life, you should never complain about it. If you're broke right now, you should not be complaining that you're broke. When I was broke, I did not complain a single second. The only thing I complained about was myself. I'd be pissed at myself. I'd be angry at myself. I'd be angry at the fact that I didn't put in the work. I would never blame the world. I would never complain to anyone. Anyone who knew me never complained when I was broke. I didn't sit here complaining about the economy, politics, whatever. No, I don't care. Because it's about me. So if you really choose to do something, you can't complain about it. It doesn't become hard. So focus on the journey. That's the number one thing. Number two, become obsessed with the inputs, with the things that you're putting in, and become obsessed with your purpose. For me, it's changing lives. And the way I'm doing that most at the moment, it used to be fitness coaching. I used to help people transform their bodies and I made thousands and thousands and I became financially free with that at a very young age at 16. So now I decided at 17, and this is what I've been doing for the last 3 to 4 months or maybe slightly more, is I've been building out things which have been helping other people do the same thing I did. And do their passion, do their hobbies and get paid thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars every single month by doing it and not having to work a 9 to 5 ever again. I've stopped maybe, so over the last 3 months, 40 or 50 people ever having to work a 9 to 5 again. And that's because of my impact. That's because of the lives I've changed. That is more meaningful than any amount of money. If I could make $10 million today, that wouldn't be as fulfilling as the fact that 50 people never have to work a 9 to 5 ever again as long as they stay disciplined. So that's what I do now. But my job is changing lives. And it's very, very purposeful. So you also got to become in love with your purpose, your desire. And then lastly, understand it's not hard work. It's not hard. I don't care. Like when people say, oh, how do you do the hard work? How do you send those DMs? It's not hard. It is not hard. It's easy because it's the only thing I want to do. Because all I want to do is change lives. I've chosen to do this. I've chosen to choose this life path. So how am I going to sit there and say it's hard? It's not hard. Is it hard to go to the gym if you really want to be in good shape? No, it is not. I wanted to be ripped. That's why I became a fitness model. That's why I became a model. That's why I did bodybuilding competition. And that's why I had an 8-pack and why I was in supreme physical condition. It's because I wanted to be ripped. So how can I complain that, oh, it's hard to go to the gym, it's hard to wake up early? No, it's not, because I chose to go down that life path. So whatever you choose in life, as soon as you really, really choose it and you really, really want it bad enough, it doesn't become hard. So stop speaking about hard and motivation, whatever. No. None of these things are real. It's about whether or not you want it. If you want it, you'll have it, and you won't find it hard. You'll find it seamless, because it's the only thing that can happen. I do so many DMs, I book so many calls, I change so many lives that the only way that, it's literally guaranteed that I'm going to become financially free. And I already am financially free. That's why I am. Because it's guaranteed, because I focus on the input. So that's my advice to you guys. I'll catch you guys in the next cave talk. Obviously, morning routine's done. This was an evening talk, but I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Peace out.